bunting or balloons, fancy hats or commemorative china, red, white and blue is truly in vogue, as we've seen over the last few days.
It's everywhere, look.
Well, as if by magic. How did that happen?
In just a second, we've been fully decorated in patriotic fashion.
Exactly. We've got cups, plates, flags, bunting, everywhere. Not so long ago, of course, the flag was considered a symbol of the far right. How do you feel about the flag today? Probably quite differently, I imagine. Well, with us a social commentator, Angela Epstein, and Graham Bartram, who is a vexillologist. That's an expert in the symbolism of flags. Angela, we love this flag now, don't we?
We absolutely love it, and I personally think it's wonderful the way it's given patriotism a shot in the arm. And we were really unapologetically embracing the flag. You see it everywhere. You see it obviously on all the paraphernalia from the street parties and the Jubilee, but even, you know, it's a retro piece of furniture. You can buy swags, you can buy cushions, and it's wonderful that we have adopted it again, where in its rightful place, in its rightful context. I mean, it was hijacked, as you said, by these nefarious far-right groups, sinister fringes of politics, and this is our flag, this is our emblem, and the Jubilee has absolutely put it smack in the middle of our country where it should be.
Graham, it seems you can't fly the flag without a bit of a harumphing from certain quarters.
Certain people get very upset about lots
Union
of
Jack or Union flag.
Either. Both are perfectly acceptable.
Some people say you can only say when it's flying from a flagpole or from the front of a warship, or you can call it whatever well,
you can.
So long as you call it Union Jack or Union flag.
It was called a Union Jack before there was a jack staff. So you must be able to fly it on something other than a jack staff.
So long as you have it the right way up.
The right way up, yes.
So let's have a look at this one here that's on our sofa, because we nearly had a bit of a disaster ourselves.
The rule is that the broad white diagonal stripe goes uppermost nearest the flagpole.
All right. Can I just bring over here?
Have a look.
Just got to make sure that which is here.
So
Right. The broad white. Just point that out.
Right. So if you look at the diagonals, you get a narrow white and a broad white.
Narrow, broad.
Yeah.
And then the flagpole is where this white heading is at the side.
Here. So Bill's side.
So the white goes uppermost nearest the flagpole.
The broad white goes at the top.
Yeah, the broad white goes uppermost nearest, because the broad white
white next to the flagpole's got to be uppermost.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the broad white represents Scotland, the red represents Ireland. Scotland joined the Union before Ireland.
And now let's just make this one comment. Why no Wales?
Because when the Union was created the Union was crowned in 1603, Wales was considered part of England, and therefore wasn't included in the, it was included in the flag under the English flag.
Right. So this way is the wrong way up.
That's the wrong way up, yep.
OK, because the narrow stripe closest to the flagpole is wrong way.
Yep.
Although, yes, OK. To be honest, though, Angela, people waving their flags for fun aren't too bothered by that.
They're not. I mean, I think it's wonderful and extraordinary that so much care and attention is paid to the way the flag is put out, and that's very important in itself. It's part of our history. But you're right, I just love this absolutely joyful celebration. You can wheel out all the cliches you like about it, and I certainly have over the past weekend about, you know, flag flying, patriotism.
What are we saying?
Wonderful.
But when people put the flag out in their driveway in their garden, what are they actually saying?
They're saying, this is great, we want to be part of the collective street party, not just the specifics of the paper cups and the street party for the Jubilee. We want to be part of feeling British, feeling that this is something to be proud of. In ordinary terms, if you'd driven down a street and seen a sole Union Jack other than during the Jubilee, you'd think, oh, I wonder what's going on behind there, you know. And
But
it's wonderful that it's not that.
It's gone a little bit kind of posh, trendy. You see it in lots of like quite posh shops now, don't you?
Yeah,
You
and I
can
love
buy-
that. I absolutely love that as well, because we've swung literally from one element to the other. So before it was something almost to be regarded as slightly sinister. Now it's not only great, we're all patriotic, but yes, it's becoming almost a fashion icon.
Now, in the United States, Graham, when the stars and stripes are flown upside down, it is used as a distress signal. Is
Yes.
that the same?
Well,
With the Union flag.
Probably 50% of the Union flags flying at present are upside down.
So a lot of
And
It
no
wouldn't
one's
make a very
noticing.
good distress signal. You'd be sailing past this poor person in distress and not noticing. So, no, it's not. It's no longer used as a distress signal. It was many years ago, but nowadays we have different symbols for
Right.
distress. It seems.
And if Scotland was to, because there's a referendum coming up in a couple of years' time, if Scotland was to just sort of go its own way,
Yes.
what would happen to the Union Jack?
Well, the interesting thing is the Union Jack actually predates the union of the two countries, because the flag was created in 1606 by James VI and First, when there were two separate countries, England and Scotland, and he was king of both. So if Scotland becomes independent and there are two countries and the Queen is queen of both, the flag would carry on being used, because it would be the flag of the United Kingdom, but not necessarily United Countries.
Fascinating stuff.
Interesting.
Thank
Graham
you.
Bartram and Angela Epstein,
Thank you.
thanks very much indeed for coming in.
Just remember, broad stripe uppermost
Yeah.
next to the
Next to the
flagpole.
flagpole.
God, so
I
easy to
think-
remember.
I think I've got it right.
Have you got
but-
it? Good. All
Couldn't
right.
have done it.
We'll have a test later. Thank you very much.